Hey guys, Allison here. You may have seen this cover if you follow me on Instagram. If you don't, then I am at Day Designing over there on Instagram. Would love to have you follow me. This is my December daily for 2017. I also signed up for Chamel's Journal Your Christmas. And I'll be completely honest, I've been enjoying watching her videos and I've read a few of the prompts, but I haven't followed the prompts. I haven't gone through them in detail, but I have spent a little bit more time sort of thinking about past Christmases, and after this Christmas season was finished, I sort of did some ruminating on what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, what was disappointing, what went well, and what I would like to see moving forward. So that's all for next year. This year, I think I'm just going to stick with kind of a December 1st through the 25th daily stories. So I would like to show you what I have so far, and then maybe together we can make a couple of pages. So this is my cover. I just noticed I got a bit of glue or something there I'll have to take care of. And I've just picked up my photos. I printed most of them at 4x6 or 3x4, and I struggled. I went back and forth about how to get the 3x4 because nobody seems to make a 3x4 size or print a 3x4 size in my neck of the woods. So I eventually put two 3x4s, created a 4x6, and just printed them off at Costco at a 4x6, which has worked out really well. And then I've got some enlargements 6x8 that I got from London Drugs, because Costco doesn't do 6x8. Costco also doesn't do 4x4, which some of my pockets are 4x4 square. So I've actually printed them at 5x5, and I'll probably trim them down. And then some of them I put 4 on the same one because I've got some little pockets in here. So let's show you this. Oh, underneath here, this is my Journal Your Christmas kit. I have dug into it a little bit to create what you see in there. I've also got a giant supply of Christmas stuff, which is just over there. Hang on one sec. I have all my Christmas themed stuff in this zippered bag, so I can dip into it if I'm not finding something in this kit that is working for me. But I am going to try and use mostly just this kit. Having said that, though, this is mostly from my stash. Okay, so first page. This is from my stash, this die cut sheet. That's a Simple Stories, what do they call them? I can't remember what they call their books, but anyways, so I backed it with a paper from the kit. I really liked this gradation, and I want to include a lot of these colors in my story this year, along with traditional red and green. And then these are from the kit. And then on the back, Chamel starts with kind of an intention setting day, and I didn't completely do that, but I have done a little bit. So I just did a little bit of decoration on the back. And then one of Chamel's prompts is a planning prompt. It comes later, it's not like day one or anything like that. And she sent out this printed file, which I really liked, and I thought that would be good to just put the sort of Christmassy things that we do. I mean, I have 3 children and they're all super, super busy. So our calendar is always jam-packed. However, when I broke it down to just Christmas things, there's not a lot on there. So I added those in with a little bit of decoration. On the back, this was the one photo that I had printed off because it was given to me. This was my youngest daughter with her friend at the pancake breakfast on December 1st, so I thought it worked really well with my day one spread. And then what I did to prepare is I cut up this is from Chamel's Glitter Girl collection. It's a sheet numbered 1 through 25, I believe. And so I cut up all the numbers and I've stuck them in pockets. And then there was another sheet of cut aparts from Pebbles, and I just put certain ones throughout. So that's all I've done. And I put sticky notes, just like what we did or what happened, what pictures I had, kind of a thing. Some days, in fact, the 9th, we actually had a very big family get together, and I didn't take any pictures. So mom fail, but I'll just put in a journaling card and talk about it and that kind of thing. So that's where I'm at so far. All I have here is the day numbers and some cut aparts and post-its. And even the page protectors aren't necessarily where they're going to stay. Some of them I have figured out, you know, that's what I need, but for the most part, I'm just gonna go with the pictures that I printed off and see where we go. As far as picking sizes for my pictures, I know this is kind of boring, but I really struggled with the sizing. So I went back and forth trying to fit them to fit the pockets, and then I decided that was being a bit stupid. So I went through them and I picked out the ones that I felt told the story the best. And I thought, okay, which of these ones do I want as a 4x6, a nice large image? Which of them are better as a smaller image? Like a lot of the ones of our Elf on the Shelf Susie are better just as a little 3x4. And then which ones do I want just little? Like they're just kind of accent images, if you want to call it that. So, and that's what I ended up doing. So I haven't really, the pockets that I have these little bits in right now aren't necessarily the ones that are going to remain, the configurations, I mean. So that's where I'm at. Let's get started. And I'll start with day 1. I'm just going to move this out of the way. And I will find my pictures first. So December 1st was our pancake breakfast at the girls' school. So Susie arrived and we had the pancake breakfast. And that was December 1st. And I know I took one of the teachers. Oh yeah, I do. So I have a 3x4 of a teacher there. So I'm just gonna cut that one. So these are my 3 pictures. I don't necessarily have to use them all. I got to figure out where my number is going to go. And I chose this Holly Jolly because the girls' elementary school is called Holly Elementary. So that seemed to fit. And then, yeah. Or do we want it this way? I was thinking, because there's a lot of sort of ugly things there, I could cover it up. I could also cut out or make this a little bit smaller. Okay, so I'm going to play and we'll see where we get. Okay, so I'm going to keep it super simple, and I just added those two little cutouts, and then I backed this one with vellum just to separate a little bit because there's quite a bit of red in the photo, so I wanted it to stand out a bit more. And then I just added a label from this cut apart sheet there and there. I wanted to bring the blue across from here, and then I wanted to bring the red down from here. Tiny bits of journaling. I don't have a lot to say. The pancake breakfast is something that I've been doing now for I think 5 or 6 years. So I'm just going to look for some embellishments to tie in from over here, and then we can move on. So I like the little hits of gold, but I don't want to use up all these round stickers. I think there's a few that have the little symbols on them that I might try and find. It's a package with a ton of numbers. I thought I had pulled out the little symbols, but of course I can't find them now. Oh, they're stuck here. So I'm going to use the one that says this. And then I used this vellum just in a little strip here. So I thought it could be a good way of pulling the gold through, and just, I think I'll just cut the gold part of it actually. And I got my puppy stickers. So I used the sort of peppermint and then the ho ho ho. I think it'd be really nice if there's a little elf one, but there's not. So I might use the ho 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 over here. The little speech bubble tails are all oriented in the same position, but I think I'm not really. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to put the gold there. Because I'm not hiding anything there. Go right to the edge of the photo, and then I can just add my ho ho ho, and yeah, I think I'll just add a peppermint. Okay, I'm going to call that done for now. I can always come back and take a look at these once the album's all finished to see if it's, you know, making sense. Okay, so December the 1st, done. 2nd. Okay, I'm going to call that one done. I forgot about this. That one all the way up there. So let's just add a couple of enamel dots, and then that one's done too. Okay, so day 2 is done. I'm just going to wait. This is not really the greatest pen for writing on photographs, so I'm going to wait until it's dried completely because I started to kind of smudge it there when I was putting the washi tape on, so I want to avoid smudging it. But the rest of these can go into their pockets. And that is December the 2nd done. So far it seems to be coming together quite quickly. I think because I spent so much time trying to figure out the photos with sizes and all that stuff. That's good because, you know, it's January 4th, so time to get this thing done. Okay, so that will go in when it's dry. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there for today and go and get some laundry done. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.